All right, back on Start Your Day on this Monday morning, close to December. How many, what's today? Tomorrow, December 1st is already on the Wednesday. Wow. Sharon, we've been talking about this. We talked about this a couple of months ago when Meghan and Harry did the interview with Oprah Winfrey when they came over to the United States, fleeing the royal family. And there was a talk, a report, and Meghan said that one of the members of the royal family said something about Archie's skin complexion, their adorable young son, youngest child. And now there's a book that came out that basically said we know who the person who asked about the child's skin complexion, and that would be, reportedly, according to this book, one Prince Charles. Of course, Harry's papa, his daddy. You're more of a royal family watcher than I am. I'm just curious of how you feel about this. And did you kind of suspect that it was him in the first place?
Well, I don't know if I'm more of a royal watcher. I prefer royal criticizer, is what I think. Okay. This whole thing is stupid. I think this whole institution is stupid, steeped in history, pomp, and circumstance. Of course, I don't know. Sometimes I thought maybe it was Kate and Wills and the future king. Maybe it was Charles. And the way the book puts it from the excerpts I've read is that Charles kind of just asked it not in a nasty way, although I don't know what way it could be, but it was more, I wonder what his skin color, paraphrasing, will be like. And Camilla was then shocked and said, well, I'm sure to be gorgeous. I can't quite get the English accent down. Now, Harry was furious, and it got back to him and confronted him, told his brother, whatever you want to call it. And the thing that I found fascinating also from these excerpts is that Prince William said, while it was tactless, what Dad said, Harry, come on, doesn't mean he's racist, which always fascinates me when, in this case, rich white royal men dictate what they believe is and is not racism. I can think of a lot of things you could speculate when Harry and the beautiful Meghan get together and procreate about what it'll do to the royal bloodlines. I mean, have you seen Prince Charles? And I know you think that I go to people's looks and this and that, but I just try to meet fire with fire. Have you seen him? They could have said, hopefully, the ears in future generations will be pinned back better. Whoa. They could have said that. He could have said that. Yeah. There's a lot of things that it's the audacity, it's the hypocrisy, it's the, will you look at your life, please? Really? Yeah. So for Prince William to suggest, and you want to love your dad, but you can look your dad in the eye. I mean, as I have my parents, I'm sure you too, and say, no, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Shouldn't have said it. It's hurtful. It's wrong.
Right. It's wrong.
If you can't do that, I don't know what you're doing as a next king of England. I don't.
Right. And if you're going to change what you're talking about when you're talking about being a royal criticizer, and obviously part of that stems from the history that we've heard about the royal family when it comes to race over the years and how they treat certain people, whatnot. I get it. And if you want to make the future better, if you're the future king, then obviously if you're William, then you correct your dad. You stop and say, look, there's no need to even ask. Why would you even ask that question in the first place? Why does it matter what the complexion of this baby who you should love as your grandson for the rest of your life? Why does it matter what color he comes out as? If he comes out green, red, and black or blue, what does it matter as long as the baby is healthy? He is part of your bloodline. He's part of your family. But once again, we also understand that there is ignorance. I'm not going to say racism because I don't know this man, but there's ignorance that exists when it comes to racist situations like this, which sounds racist, I should say. So, you're right. He should have corrected him and not made excuses for him. But these are opportunities for when you're doing something like that and you don't believe you're racist, but you're using racist tropes or you're saying racist things. These are the opportunities for not us as black people to correct you, but for your own to correct you when you know that that's wrong.
I don't know the man either, but we can not dance around it. It was absolutely racist. He said something racist, and he has racism in him. He didn't say, I wonder what color the baby's hair will be. Harry has red hair. He didn't say any of that. So I think we're good on that, but, you know, it won't be the last thing that the prince says, and it probably won't be the last thing that Harry comes out swinging on. So God bless him for that. Standing up for his wife and his son. I love that.